You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Pitiable risen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
I must summon reinforcements.
We must withdraw!
Have a little faith in yourself! This moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asked. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
My head hurts just thinking of...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
But, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You suppose there's no harm in that? If you're really sure...
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought.
We could make the fruit froberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
I think I get the idea.
Here already, oh?
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a... Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the inn. Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. However, the more powerful the spell, thus a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. But I shan't take up any more.
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before we still
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Mayhaps it's time I went look.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me?
Oh, well, if you do pick some up...
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking.
Right, just follow me. Good, we're here.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That's the spirit!
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
I like that.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
The Arisen has been put to sleep!
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. Wait to find out what's inside. Lucky us. That's worth taking.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
I can attack if need be. Might I be of assistance?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all...
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereigns are...
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the cap. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by... your side.
Would that I could stay with you forever, Arisen.
It will be an honor to serve by...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll... I bid you farewell, Arisen.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Are you fit to travel?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
again.
Battle cannot be avoided. It's fight or die.
Understood. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Prepare yourself! Not bad. Come, follow my example.
Well, sir.
Oh, that's better. Many thanks. I'll save you.
Go where your help is needed. The creature's talons are useless while it's pinned. Pray, make full use of this opportunity to fell it.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places. A Cyclops! Hey! Be on your guard!
Arisen! Are you all right? You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Well now. The road's blocked. The powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling. We could summon one.
There ought not to be water here. I have an ill feeling about this.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
Ox carts make for...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and...
Goblins!
What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins, master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. It was excellent. I could have done no better.
I would do no less in service of the Arisen. Well, sir, the Arisen has been drenched.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding it. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the Ark.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, it would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next week.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my head. All this
I'm going to go exploring.
Look, while you're here, eh?
How can I get more customers to shop here? Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
I'll go and open the chest.
Blessed be we servants of the heavens.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I need some peace.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? I'll have no part in it.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Let them try and stop me.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Welcome.
My back's acting up today.
Is it good time, this place?
Well met, sir.
I've had my fill of this place.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, the citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution. What say you? Might I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of...
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this...
There is much we ought to tend to. If you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one. I refer to Waldar. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her. for he's loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, what say you? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend...